Hey guys, this is Chris from mixdown.online. I hope you're doing good. Now today I want to talk to you about the UR242 from Steinberg, which is a sound interface. Now if you're looking for your first sound interface to buy, or you're looking for something that is easy to carry, that interface could be a good option for you. So now let's look at the front panel. What we have here, we have the IZ input to be able to record your electric guitars or bass that is active on the first channel only. Now these two channels are preamps channels, so XLR and quarter inch, and we have two other inputs in the back of the interface. Here we have the gain knobs for the preamps, one for each, and each of the preamps has a pad as well. We have the 48 volt for phantom power right here. And we have the headphone input with the headphone knob here for the volume of the headphones. And here we have the monitor knob here to balance your monitors. So if you look at the back of the interface, we have the power switch. We have the power adapter where you plug in your power adapter. You have the USB 2.0 input. And you have your MIDI in, MIDI out for any kind of MIDI instruments. And you have your line input right here. So we have two of those. So input number 3 and 4 are line inputs. And you have your two left and right outputs. And now another cool thing is that this interface can record up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz, which is a very good thing for this kind of interface. So now let's plug it in and take a look. Alright guys, so now we have the software that comes with the UR242, which is the dspMixFx software. First, what we have here are our 4 channels, so the 2 preamps and the 2 line ins. And we have the whatever's coming out of your DAW is going to come up right here. And you have the master fader as well. So the most interesting feature of this system, this card, is the DSP feature that comes with the card that manages all the effects for monitoring, which gives you a 0 latency when you're monitoring yourself with these effects. So let me show you. If you look at your channels, you can activate the channel strip. And that channel strip is pretty cool. Basically, it's a compressor, an EQ, and that you can add only for monitoring, or you can actually record that effect as well. So whatever is in the insert of this channel can be recorded or can be used as monitoring only. So right now you can hear that I'm using a compressor, so I can bring my drive down, which is the threshold. In this case, and there's the attack, release, ratio, knee, so whatever you need for compressor settings. And we have some EQing at the same time, so you can EQ your sound. So if you like the sound you have, you can actually print these effects while you're recording, or you can use these effects only for monitoring. So to do so, there's an option right here. So right now it's on Mon Effects, meaning that I'm only monitoring the effect. I'm not recording the effect. If I want to record the effect, I just click on Insert Effects, basically. Now another effect that is included is are actually 4 guitar amps. So there you go. So now my voice is going into a guitar amp. Let's go back to the channel strip and bring back my, let's bring that down. All right. Now, if you select Insert Effects and you're recording your guitar, you're crafting your sound with this plugin, you can actually print it again without any latency, because the sound is not going through your DAW before you hear it. It goes directly into your sound card, and you monitor it directly out of your sound card without going into the DAW. So that's why you're getting a 0 latency. Now, for reverb, if we go on the right side of the software, what we get is a Rev X reverb from Yamaha. So now there's several presets you can choose from, and you can actually edit these presets for your needs. On On each channels, you have the reverb send, and to send the amount of signal you need into the reverb. Now, the reverb is monitoring only, so you cannot print the reverb signal. And again, you have some features here. There's the time of the reverb you can manually edit out of the mixer right here, and there you go. So very simple. And there's some other features in the back, like the input level of channel 3 and 4, high pass filter, stuff like that. So quite simple. So now if you're using any other DAW than Cubase, you're going to be dealing with this software as we see it right now. So you open the software, you monitor yourself directly through that software, and your DAW is going to be used only for to record your signal and to play the music, obviously. So the rest, the monitoring side of it, is going to be managed by this software. Now, if you're using Cubase, this software will not work. Okay, it will be disabled because everything is integrated into Cubase, which is pretty cool. So let me show you. Now, when you're going to open Cubase, if you're using this card, you'll notice that the application, the dspMixFx application, will give you that error message. So don't worry about it. Just click on yes. It's only to inform you that the software is disabled, but everything is integrated into Cubase. So let me show you how that works. So now that we're in Cubase, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into Devices and Device Setup. And I'm going to select the Steinberg UR242. And I'm going to make sure that the direct monitoring option is checked in. So this will allow you to monitor directly out of the sound interface without going into Cubase. So make sure this direct monitoring option is checked in. And now we're good to go. If you open your mixer, you'll check on the top here. Make sure the hardware feature, the hardware tab, is activated. So if it's not, click on Racks and make sure it's activated right here. So this is where you're going to be able to manage your monitoring effects. So now in your mixer, make sure you have your inputs, channels visible. So if you don't have them visible, make sure the input channels are activated right here. And they're going to be on the left side of the mixer. So now my microphone is plugged into the first preamp. So now the features of the sound interface is shown right here below the hardware tab. So if you want to get access to your channel strip, you click on the small E right here, and you have the same as you had with the software. You have your channel strip that you can edit as you wish, and you have your reverb as well, same thing here, and you can just send your signal into the reverb by using this knob right here. Just drag right and left your mouse, and it's going to give you more or less of a signal going into the reverb. Now, same for the channel strip. You have your threshold here that is accessible right on the directly on the strip right here. So now, if you want to record your effects, so let's say you want to select your guitar amp, you click right here, and you have access to the 4 guitar amps, and you want to record them. And not only monitor it, but just record it, print it at the same time you're recording. You just click on that small option right here. You just change the insert effect configuration. So if you're in the middle, you're only monitoring your channel, your effect inserted into that channel. If you bring it down one step, you're going to record whatever is inserted into that channel. So if you have some compression or EQ on the channel strip, this effect is going to be recorded. It's going to be printed in your project. Same for if you have any of these 4 guitar amps selected and you want to print the sound, you just make sure that the insert effect configuration is at the bottom. If you want to keep it only on the monitor side of it, just make sure it's in the middle. If you want to deactivate the entire thing, make sure it's on top. So that's about it for the integration of the dspMixFx within Cubase. So now note that all of these effects are available as inserts. So if you want to use these as plugins, as insert plugins, you can actually do so with all the 4 guitar amplifiers, or the channel strip, or even the reverb. Everything is available as a VST plugin. So now the good news is that I'm going to give away this exact UR242 sound interface. And that was made possible by my friends at Yamaha and Media Music here in Montreal that provided me this interface for you to win. Now, to enter the competition, very simple. You just have to click on the link below, and this goes by action. So the more actions you take, the more chances it gives you to win the interface. So go nuts, share this competition on your social media, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you next time.